All underserved communities, to me, really impact me. To reach them with caregiving messages of education, empowerment, and energy is extremely important to me. Leaving them isolated, to me, is almost a death sentence. I think we are only as strong in our culture as our most underserved population, and I truly believe the LGBT community, the lesbian, gay, transgender, and bisexual community, is the most underserved in our population. They have the least rights. They have the least ability to access financial and legal frameworks that's existing for everybody else. They have to deal with an overall shame and stigma and homophobia in our culture. It is particularly important to me to understand that a society that marginalizes and discounts people through its emotions is where I need to draw the line as a psychologist and a social worker. Feelings to me are not on the table for another person to examine. Feelings to me are not the barriers that other people can put in. And that's why the LGBT community is so extremely important to me. If we don't draw a line and provide the proper services for them now, who next? The LGBT community battles many family of origin issues. We all do as caregivers. But with gays and lesbians, coming out is a huge issue in their family life, and many find themselves ostracized and alienated and nowhere to turn. One of the most powerful elements in a caregiver's life is having a support group. A support group educates, empowers, and it energizes. You're able to see yourself in other people, and you're able to see where they're at, and they can come back to help you. In the LGBT community really feels it needs its own very culturally in sync support group setting. It needs to have people who understand their journey, where they've been, the homophobia that has been around them, the inability for them to be able to come out to their own parents and their own families. I think the most important thing for caregivers is the self-care of their mind and body and soul. And the reason is, to know oneself is to know the world. And until we know ourselves, we really will not know the person we're taking care of. We will simply be putting a Band-Aid on a major hemorrhage. We have to be the corrective emotional experience for our loved ones. We have to allow them to feel safe in our presence. And to do that, we have to take care of ourselves.